Hey there, I'm about to take a trade here on the British pound Canadian dollar spread. I have a couple of reasons why. Just to start with, it is Sunday afternoon, markets are just opening. We're probably going to be low on volume today, but we do have some interesting things going on. One is that prices rallied really well over the last week. We have had a market flow change on the higher time frames over here on the daily chart and the 4-hour chart. We've set new swing highs. And so we would think naturally, okay, well, price is going to be going up. Why aren't we trading in the direction of the trend? And I like to take a lot of counter trend trades. The reason being is that there's a good amount of sell-off that needs to happen while people are reversing their positions. So because it's low volume and because we've already had a good run up, we have price engaging the 50-line moving average on the daily chart. Over here on the 4-hour chart, price is also engaging this previous swing low that was a resistance here, caught a lot of consolidation, and then now it's engaging it again. So we can expect that it might bounce off of it again. On the lower time frame charts, the 1 hour and the 15-minute, stochastics are overbought, and they seem to be kind of trending nicely. So I'm gonna place a short order here. I'm gonna go sell one, do it. And we're just going to see if this doesn't come down a bit. Also, we've got relative strength index topping out at the top of its range of the 15 and the 4-hour chart. That combined with the 50-line moving average engaging price action and this previous swing low price action is engaging as well. Gives me a little bit of confidence that we could see a little bit of pullback on this. So ideally what I would like to do is get in short now on the sell, wait for it to come back down here, let these stochastics unwind a little bit, and then possibly get in long and see if we can't hold a position for a little bit longer during the week. I'm going to put the video on pause and I'll come back and let you know what's happening. Hey, so it did collapse a little bit. We got a few pips out of it. So as the stochastics on the 15-minute chart kind of starts to bottom out here and is going to want to come back up into the range before it would necessarily put another leg down. This is kind of a tricky point in trade management because you have a nice evening star over here on the 1-hour chart. Price is hanging pretty much exactly where it was on the 4-hour and daily for all candlestick purposes. And so now we have to kind of judge what we're going to do about it. Price is still way overbought on the 1-hour chart, so I think it still has a good amount of room to come down, but it's going to need to make it through these moving averages in order to really, put a leg down so it can unwind some of those overbought tendencies. So now is the question is, well, how are we going to manage this trade? If price comes back up, at what point are we going to need to just say, okay, well, it was just a small retracement and then it's going to continue in the direction of the higher time frame trend? This is kind of the trick. So if it continues to come down a little bit further and then the stochastics from the 1-hour chart kind of kick in and it goes down, that'll be a good trade. But we don't want to lose money on a winning trade. We're already about 15 pips up. That's a nice little afternoon Sunday scalp, but we'd really like to take it for a little bit further. So I'm just going to get I don't want it to make a new high on the 15-minute chart. So if it comes up above, what does that look like? It says 185 flat, but I think that's this step down. So let's say 185.15. I don't want it to go above 185.15 because if it's starting to put in new highs, that's going to be a signal to other speculative investors to kind of get in going north, and that could push price up even higher. Even if it does come down, 4 or 6 hours from now, it's not what we're looking for. We want to protect what we have and see if we can't get a continuation. So that's all from now. I'm going to end the video, but if price does collapse further than this, I'll just take a screenshot of it and I'll update later. All right, guys, have fun.